ABC News, where we cover important topics. We have a very exciting story for you tonight, folks. Our intern is at Roanoke Island with John White, trying to figure out what happened to the colonists that were once there. We have a reporter on standby. Jimmy, tell us what's going on down there.
A lot is going on here, Elijah. I'm here with John White. John, what's going on here? Fill me in.
Well, me and my people came here trying to settle and explore. But I left to get more supplies and let people know about the colony we had in the New World. At the same time, the Spanish were going around fighting other nations. I had to leave for 3 years because of these large galleons.
Oh, I see. What happened after those 3 years?
As I recall, 18 sailors and I came back to the island. We saw smoke, so that gave me some hope that my colonists were there and survived. But when I got there and couldn't find any of them, I was scared. But I did find, carved into this very tree, Croatoan, which, from my recollection, is a Native American tribe. We looked around, me and my crew. All the houses were gone. Only foundation,
Baffling.
footsteps, bare footsteps around the island. I'm confused as all of you. If I hadn't had to fight the Spanish Armada back in England, me and my crew would have gotten here earlier, and we would have found them. You know, the settlers, these colonists, relied on us for food, supplies, and it took us so long we couldn't get it to them.
Thank you, sir. I'm here with one of the original tribal members from the Croatoan tribe. Can you please tell us what's been going on this island?
Yes, of course. Me and my tribe are friendly. Once the white folk came, we welcomed them with open arms. We were on an island. Us Croatoans welcomed the white guys with open arms. There were 12 people. They were sick and hungry. They weren't the only ones to come to the New World. There were stories and tales of men coming to our lands. Extremely aggressive men. Cursed with diseases and firearms. These guys, however, were nice. We started families. I do feel bad though. Those people couldn't fend for themselves. They had glass spears and couldn't grow crops. And the end of all of us lived happily ever after.
Well, sir, thank you for your time.
Yes, of course.
It's highly appreciated. It's going to go towards great research. Okay. That's crazy. Elijah, are you getting this?
Yeah. Now let's interview the other Native American member.
All right, Elijah. I'm here with a member from the Roanoke community. Can I hear your side of the story?
You certainly can. Okay. Okay. We were Roanoke. We were pretty nice. Okay. We were cool. So once we found the white folk, right? They couldn't fend for themselves. They were pretty pathetic, in my opinion. But then they did something after we traded our materials. But then, okay, so basically they ran out of materials, right? And so since they couldn't farm, fight, or do anything, they had to trade with us. So they ran out of materials. So they were like, hey, can we have free stuff, please? Because they wanted food. We said, no, we want your things. So, you know what they did?
What?
Killed our leader. I know! It's so stupid. They killed our leader for no reason.
What'd you do after that?
We killed them.
Oh.
Okay. So once John White, the white guy, left to get more materials for them, a year later, we just went in there, killed them.
Okay.
Yeah. Then they got plagued by diseases, blah, blah, blah. Now there's only 12 of them. You see, we could have just got rid of the 12, but then we were like, nah, we're nice. So then they left, and you know what we did?
What?
We looted. I know. It's so crazy to think that. But we looted their villages, then we chilled. I don't know. I didn't like them. They were needy and ugly.
All right. Well, Elijah, I'm assuming you got that. Let's get back to John White. Well, folks, I'm back with some pretty devastating news with John White here. John, I'll just let you take it from here.
Well, my granddaughter and my wife's husband got killed by the Roanoke because they were trying to trade with them. Now, I think the Croatoan are a good tribe. I think the Roanoke are terrible. Now, none of my colonists that survived knew how to fight for themselves. They didn't know how to fish. They didn't know how to farm. They had to rely on the natives. So I had to leave. I had to go back to England.
Yeah. Guess you're in grief. I'll let you grief. I see. Back to you, Elijah.
You heard it right there, folks. The colonists left where they were and went to the Croatoan native Monteo. John White couldn't go looking for them because of the terrible weather conditions. So he went back to England. That wraps up our story, folks. See you next time on BBC.
I'm back here with one of the natives from the Croatoan tribe. Hey, can you please tell me what's going on here?
Yes. Me and my tribe, we were friendly. What?
We're back here with some absolutely devastating news. John?
That stupid Indian.
Stop!